Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
A very good Tuesday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout live right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clerk of choice for Edmonton Sports, presented by Play Alberta. Thank you to everyone for listening across the Edmonton Sports Talk audio streams at edmontonsportstalk.com. Tune in, iHeartRadio for those watching on YouTube, listening on podcasts, wherever you get your podcast. Thank you very much. Rainy start to this hangout, but it's going to be a fun hangout. We got Pat Kehdy from the Canadian Brewhouse, Icehouse, Banquet, Tesoro, Plant Life, Ribeye. Did I miss any of the Icehouse, Banquet, Plant Life? No, I think I got all those. And
Party Wagon, baby.
Party Wagon. We'll get into that a little bit later. We got Zach Kubusch with us here from EST Afternoons, as well as the Reid Wilkins Show. And I'm Matt Iwanyk. You know that, though. The EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage experts, more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian Storage provider by Canadian Store Canadian. Proud sponsors of our boys. 2-0 victory over those Uzbekistanians. Boom.
Let's go.
Did they even play good?
Canada? Second half they did.
Yeah, with
First
all their
half, no.
backups?
The backups came in and played better. Yeah. I'm the weather conditions, I'm not going to put a lot on. Like, if I'm any of those starters, I saw there was a Canadian Marcelo Flores that went down over the weekend. I'm looking at this field and I'm going, maybe it won't go all the hardest. I maybe not make that extra move that is necessary or something like that. I want to be at the World Cup. I don't need to get hurt at Edmonton in a friendly.
Well, there was like the amount of tackles and slips that you see for how wet it really was. Like, it was funny. It was a bit humorous just seeing them slip around like these professional athletes try and make a play. There was a few times where either side got their ankles broken because of one misstep, and you have the cleats, but you just have no traction. So in a game that really means nothing in the grand scheme of things, when you're going in action June 12th against Bosnia and Herzegovina, why would you try and force something?
Yeah.
Right?
Like, what if they would have lost yesterday? Or tied? Would that have been a big deal?
No, because it's a friendly. In fact, like before Copa America 2 years ago when Canada went to the semis, Jesse Marsh just took over the team and they got smoked by Netherlands in the first friendly that they had prior. And then they took on France and then they tied France and it was a big deal. But like, yeah, Uzbekistan's lower. We've got a lot of injuries. Mm-hmm. The conditions, it wouldn't have mattered. Like there was a point Eric looked at me and we both agreed yesterday, probably in about like the 50th minute or something, like this is 0-0. Like this will end 0-0. Yeah. And then about 10 minutes later, we had our first goal. We celebrated. We were very excited.
Well, Jay had his play of the day, which was a 0-0 draw exact score. 0-0. Well, I guess I'm a North Americaner. Yeah. I say it in that way, but yes, 0-0, a draw, a zeros across the board, I guess is a better way to say it.
No, 0-0 is the best way to say it.
I say
nils
love
across the board.
I say love.
You just go the tennis way?
Just the tennis way.
Yeah. No goals scored in the game. That's probably the best way to put it, so nobody gets mad. But it was like a pretty decent number, too. So I sprinkled a little bit on there because I was actually worried. I was like, how is this going to play out? It's so wet. People are going to be showing up in garbage bags. And I was afraid of how many people were going to actually show out. Over 46,000.
That's crazy.
Filled out Commonwealth Stadium, which was awesome to see.
And it was quite close. Like, there's going to be questions of is that sold or is that people that showed up? And I was sitting on the east side looking west, and it looked pretty full. And initially we were trying to figure out, and I thought maybe 32 to 35,000. I also though didn't see the west side, and watching it back on TV, some of the highlights, it looked pretty full. So I could see, like, I'll say I think there was at least over 40,000 people were there for sure.
I know they...
And I will say there was also, I could tell exactly who went to Dollarama and bought their ponchos, because I had bought them with my girlfriend on Saturday, and she was wearing it, and we could spot like, oh, those are all $1. There was a lot of people to stop at Dollarama to pick up the ponchos.
Were there different variations of those Canada ponchos, though? Because I saw a few different ones.
Not the ones we had from Dollarama.
Did they just have the one maple leaf?
No, it's
Or the
Maple Leafs
trio?
all over. And
the
it's
little
a
smaller
Canada.
ones?
If you saw Maple Leafs all over and there was one Canada like on the chest, that was from Dollarama.
There's a
there
full
was
row
a
of people.
bunch of them.
Yeah.
Also, Canadian Tire was like out. Ryan from Oil and the Wolf, he had gone to pick up stuff. He's like the sales rep he talked to like had PTSD of like everyone that was coming in throughout the day and like getting whatever they can. And I hadn't gone to another Canadian Tire, and I just heard people talking in like one of the sections, like, "Oh, you going to the game? Yeah, I just need to buy stuff." The cashier's like, "People have been buying ponchos all day. I didn't know what they were needing it for." And then I found out there's a game. So like people were ready for this, and they showed up. I was ready. I didn't wear a poncho. I just layered up, and
You look
we had a
cold
good
when
ti-
you texted
I
me.
actually was not.
You look cold.
I wasn't cold at all.
I thought you'd be going to the box. Like,
The only thing, hands by the end were the only thing starting to get cold.
No hand
Beyond that,
warmers?
I was By the end, I was still feeling really good. I had good layers on; it didn't seep through, so I was set nicely. I had Vans. Vans are waterproof. Did not know that.
Wait, what?
Vans.
No.
The Vans I have are waterproof.
should have Skechers on.
Are they waterproof?
Waterproof.
Vans are waterproof.
And
So I
you can throw
looked
them in
good
the wash.
and had waterproof.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to look bad. and
But
be
he had to
water-
bend over, tie. Skechers, you just slide on. That's it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I
I
looked
don't
better.
like the slide on though. It's kind of a weird sensation. Like it
To
doesn't.
get used to it. The back
it's-
doesn't bend.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
so weird. Like I was buying new shoes before. Like I went to Vancouver a few weeks ago, and I was like, "Hey, I need like good walking and
Yeah.
whatever shoes to go hiking." And I'm like, I don't know if I can get with these Skechers.
Well, I hope
slip-ins.
not because you're young. So you better not be buying Skechers.
Yeah.
See?
I'm wearing Vans right now.
Yeah, good.
They're definitely not
Good.
waterproof.
Yeah, the
though.
Vans I had soaked on top and underneath dry as a bone.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
believe it.
Huh? No,
So Vans
Yeah, who needs rubber boots?
old school Vans, or somehow have some sort of waterproof. Or I've got some special Vans that just the water didn't seep through.
How do we
what
not
was
have a shoe? How do we not? We talk about shoes all the time on this. How do we not have
Yeah,
a
whenever
shoe
you come
sponsor?
on. That's a good question.
How do we not have a shoe sponsor?
I'll
Or
suck
you
it
have
up.
a shoe sponsor.
I'll suck it up and start wearing Skechers if they want to sponsor something.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll wear
Here, what I'll
Skechers
say is
every day.
I'll wear it and I won't badmouth it if they want to sponsor.
Oh, now y'all want to jump on the Skechers bandwagon.
As soon as I leave
Yeah.
the show, I'll take them off and
Yeah,
put on the
fair.
other shoes. But not during the 2 hours I'm on this show. I'll gladly wear those Skechers.
Deal.
I've got no shame.
Deal.
Quick, Larry Zima, Pat F. and Kehdy. He said in the SJ. Pat, Larry's the one that gave us the trophy. He was a couple rows in front of us
He's a legend.
at the match. No, I was actually very impressed how many people showed up still. Koob, you were there. The rain didn't stop. There was a chance maybe it could for a little bit during the match, but no, it didn't. It almost picked up.
Yeah.
And you could tell the players were appreciative of it after listening to them talk, and the manager was. And yeah, Toronto, they can't even get 30,000 to go support this team all the time. And often they get overrun with other country supporters. And we went in the rain on June 1st and supported this team. So
Yeah.
suck it, everyone else.
There's
Super
did it.
City.
There's a sign on the side of the
Historically.
building downtown that says it's the most Edmonton thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, you look at it as in just any sports related. Anything that comes to Edmonton, rain or shine, snow, minus 40, 40 degrees, whatever the case may be. This is it's like raffle tickets. Everyone in Alberta has a gambling problem, and all they want to do is gamble and buy raffle tickets and buy beef jerky from kids that are selling it from minor hockey. I think anytime there's a large spectacle sporting event here, it doesn't matter what it is, Edmonton will show up. It's the most Edmonton thing to do. It's it's part of the story. Even my social media was just a bunch of families from Beaumont going to these games, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's freezing out, and it just flooded my social media. I'm like, okay. And then that's when they announced how many people were there, and they showed like kind of a panel of the building. I was like maybe we should have went. Maybe we should have went to the game.
Yeah.
To be part of it. But yeah, good job for everybody that went.
This is what I'll say. Like, I was going with it yesterday. It's the weather games that make it a little bit more memorable.
Right.
Yeah.
Icehouse is known because we had the blizzard right before, and
Yeah.
we were there. Heritage Classic, the first one, it was minus 20, worse minus the minus 20.
Yeah.
But we showed up. If this was a nice 22 degrees, it would have been remembered for being sold out because we probably would have sold it out at that
For
point.
sure. Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
But it wouldn't have been as memorable in the way now. It's like, no, we sat through 46,000 of us sat through a monsoon and we supported our boys to a 2-0 victory. And actually, the last 3 matches they've now played at Edmonton, the victories. 1-0 over Costa Rica, 2-1 over Mexico, now 2-0 over Uzbekistan. So we're just good luck. So, and Chris in the Nasty Chat said Bombito, they announced, will be good to play on Friday versus Ireland. So that's excellent news for the Canadian men's national team. Didn't look the greatest.
That's the guy that walked out halftime or something?
30 minutes, yeah. But the plan was to take him out after about 30 minutes. He's coming off of a broken leg.
Okay.
So he needs to get match fit. He didn't look the greatest. But he's just also coming off of a broken leg. So it's going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah, that was his first game back from the injury, right?
And he got 30 minutes and it was crap conditions. So hopefully he looks a little better against Ireland. And I don't know if he'll start next Friday against Bosnia, but he's an important player. He might be, if he's not the second, like he might be the second most, if not the most important player for Canada.
Wow.
This is a stupid question just because I don't follow soccer, but I see other countries were announcing their rosters. So is this the roster, bench and starting, but they just don't know who's actually starting the game for Team Canada? Is that what it is now? So everyone that played yesterday, because when I was watching it, they were saying that everybody's getting to play 45 minutes. So is it bench and starters now? It's whoever's going to start out of this crew that's there. Is that what it is, or have they announced who's on the team?
They've announced the 26 players that will be on the team.
They just haven't announced the starters.
Well, you announce the starters each game.
Okay.
So it will change. There'll be different starters. So an hour before each match, the starters list will come up and we'll know who. And you'll see the rest of the roster, because I don't know if all 23 will be on the bench or 26 will be on the bench. Yesterday, though, not all members of the 26 played. They had extra players.
Okay.
And the guy who scored the second goal, Jaden Nelson, he's not on the team for the World Cup right now.
Okay.
But he's around. And with the Flores injury, he made a case for himself to be, is he the guy that gets named to this World Cup roster? Because they'll be able to, they can make changes to this roster that they have done for injuries. Like if they really, with Bombito, if they look at him and go, I don't think he's going to be helpful for this World Cup, they could drop him and put someone else on.
So mid tournament,
before the tournament.
Oh, before
this
the
is all
tournament.
before the tournament. They
Do
can
you know
make
when the
decisions.
deadline is? Is it just?
I couldn't
starting
find it
date?
yesterday. We were dealing with it, because everything I saw was like today FIFA's going to announce the rosters, but there has to be some sort of injury adjustment before the tournament. I don't know what day that provisional is. It might be June 10th, I've heard, but I'm not 100% sure, because they haven't announced the replacement for Flores, so there's other things that could come from this.
Yeah. The bench guys made a statement though. Like if that's gonna be I couldn't tell you, can't throw soccer stuff out there like a lot, but I can tell you that coach is gonna have a struggle to figure out who he's gonna put in, because if he does well, I'm just, when you guys were doing the panel and you're like, hey, who are these starting 11 and starting this, and then yesterday I'm like thinking about that conversation with all the panel, Janetti and Kirk, and I'm like, I wonder what they would say. they would say now, just because you look at some of these bench guys, it's almost like they wanted it more than the first half, and I get the whole weather stuff, but maybe I'm just digging into too much soccer. But
well, is that like a thing? Like how many positions are really not solidified at this point?
From starters?
Canada? Yeah.
Well, the goalie is one.
Yeah, that was a big question.
they both played good
in.
though, didn't they?
Yeah, but Kerpo made some really nice saves, and there's just something about when he has the Canadian jersey on. He's excellent.
Is he going to be the starter?
I think so.
Yeah.
After yesterday, I think he's the starter.
Because didn't the starter, air quote, is that the second guy then? Or the first guy that played?
First guy.
First.
But isn't the second guy that was technically the starter?
There was no technical starter.
There wasn't.
There was
still a
like
battle?
this has been a legit battle.
Oh,
like
that's
every
awesome.
time that they've played, like usually like when they've gone and had Canada, it's been like 2 team games in a window. One would get one would get the other. Then you go one would get one get the other. The guy who started the first half, Kerpo, he played at Copa America. So he was our starter at Copa America. St. Clair was, because I don't think Kerpo was there for Gold Cup available last summer. St. Clair was our goalie last summer. But again, I think there was an injury to Kerpo. That's why he wasn't there. Or maybe he was there. But since then, it's been a conversation for like a year. Who's going to be the starter? Who's going to be the starter? And anytime Canada has played, it's been a rotate. One got the other. One got one got the other. There doesn't seem like there'd been a edge. And you thought at some point, maybe like the last time they played, one guy would maybe get 2 matches. You'd start seeing okay, this is the guy going to get it. Nope. And even yesterday, like the manager says 45. And the panelists, like Christian Jack, is saying, this is probably not good. You still don't know who your starter is. But I think yesterday, if I was Jesse Marsh, Maxim Crepeau would be the guy that I'm going, this is our boy. He just has this energy to him. He has this confidence to him. And that filters out through the rest of the players. But for the rest of the squad, like I think of a starting 11. Now, injuries play into this. But I think we would know at least a good 7 to 8 of them that will start. Like David's a starter. Eustaquio will be a starter. Buchanan would be a starter. Kone would be a starter. Johnson would be a starter. Yeah, I'd have to mark it down and look. But like there's enough. We know who the starters are. Or we know who the first subs are or who the first switches are. Like the Segur would be a guy that could maybe start or flip out. So like there's a lot that is kind of known.
Right.
I'm not the biggest Liam Miller fan.
Well, it's like I don't know how much I guess strategy would go into like when you're playing Ireland, and I know it's still not the actual World Cup first stage of action, but it's totally dependent, I'd imagine, like laying out your lineup in really any game, like you compare it to the NHL, you would have to make set adjustments for whatever opponent that you're playing. Like you're not just going to roll out certain pieces.
Well, I think they'll just do whatever they want.
Go.
Like, yeah, because the thing is like you only get 5 subs in soccer. But in these, you get unlimited subs basically as long as it goes.
So
like
just
this,
go,
like
go,
that's
go.
why yesterday
Yeah.
we saw so many substitutions was because they're trying to get ready, and in these they just agree we're going to allow multiple substitutions. But once next Friday rolls around, you get 5. You only get 5 moves, and even if after those 5 you have an injury, you can't replace that injured player. They just come off and you're down a man, or they have to play through the injury. So like it is a little more. The strategy will come into play. So if they're going to execute all those subs, you don't care about your opponent. You don't care about the result. You're caring about something else. You're caring about seeing how a formation works. You're caring how players work with players or whatever you're trying to, or just getting match fitness up. I don't think you're looking at Ireland going, okay, tactically, this is how they play. This is how we have to play. I don't think they'll be doing that.
Yeah.
Personally.
No, I guess it's one more practice game. It's a tune-up game for a reason. In the 2026 send-off series?
It's the 2026 send-off. The World Cup for Canada. This started yesterday. Davies was there. We did the Viking clap with the players afterwards.
Yeah, I saw that. What was all that about? You guys stealing the Minnesota Vikings chant, or
Minnesota Vikings? They've stolen that from soccer, baby.
oh, did they?
That comes from overseas.
I saw that afterwards. I'm like, what? Why did you guys do that? I've never. Is that a thing?
Yes, it's a soccer thing. Iceland is famous for it too. It's happened I don't know where else, but it's become a big thing in like. It's usually like when they came for the Azteca games, they did it on the second game, so it's like the last game. But they get the drum and they come to the supporter section and there's the Viking clap. And in fact, like half the players had already walked by, and then Crepeau grabbed the drum from I think Rob from the Voyagers, and they called all the players back and they came back and we did the Viking clap.
Oh, that's awesome.
Can you do a little demonstration for the Nasties?
Well, you just put your arms up, and then there's one player who has the drum and the thing, and he goes very slow, but he hits the drum and everyone claps.
And then it gets faster after.
And then you slowly get faster and faster, but it's like starts very slow, and then it's just big claps. And
Is
everyone
that just
celebrates.
winning when you win?
I would imagine. I've only seen wins, Patty.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's good.
Are you undefeated?
In Edmonton. I saw them lose to Argentina at Copa America. But in Edmonton,
Yeah, it's just on 4-1.
And it's just Argentina, right?
Yeah, it's just Argentina. No,
Well, we did Maxim Crepeau did make multiple stops on Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite things. Like so many people in this world have watched Lionel Messi in person and have seen him score a goal. He scored a lot.
Yeah.
I watched him in person, and Maxim Crepeau stopped him like 3 times. Take that, Messi. Can't beat Crepeau.
What was the... Crepeau made a huge save. What was it in that first half?
Yeah, 'cause he only
Where
played
it was
first half.
Yeah. Well, I guess so. Where he had to jump up, and it was massive.
And he
Wasn't it?
like tipped it over.
He tipped-
and I think it was
completely
rolled
tipped it over,
offside
man.
in the end.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have mattered anyways. But it was
Yeah,
a huge
because there was
save.
one goal that was called off. Like it was live play. I was confused. Not that I don't watch soccer all the time. Let's just be honest. In Canada, being here, I'm like, I have to go see this. I'm excited for the World Cup. I'm going to be sitting in front of my TV the entire way through. but there was that one goal. It was called offside.
Promise David.
That was Promise David? Okay. Yeah. Now, I did not wear my glasses to the game, and I'm starting to realize, boys, I'm getting old.
Eyes.
My eyes are
Your
bad.
eyes are going on you?
Yeah, I know. I got to squint. Like, I can't even see the numbers properly. I was trying to look at the scoreboard. I was on the far side, though, from the scoreboard. West side, AA upper deck. So, like, I was, what is that? Exactly diagonal from the standing section there. So I was so far away from everybody.
You should have just come by. Jasmine came by after a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Are you the one that bought seats knowing that there's lower bowl seats and you sat in your actual seats up a bowl?
Yeah, did you not go down
Just
at
sat
all?
there. I didn't even go. I didn't even move. I was with the other group. Like, I was with a
Did
group.
any of you try to move down?
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, I thought about that, man. We should have, but there was 4 of us, and 2 of us went together, and I had to go right after work, like wrapping up podcasts at like 6:20. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be quite the experience to try and head down in time and get there for kickoff right at 7. So
Thank God kickoff was 7:15.
and I still missed.
You missed the start?
Yeah, I missed 11 minutes. Turns out it was backed up, man. Took an Uber down there from here, just easier. You can't park at Commonwealth, and then you go up through the lines and stuff like that. We had to walk like 2 kilometers to get there. Pretty brisk walk, nice little stroll, and you see how many bags were confiscated. People, like, brand new backpack, and I felt so bad. Like, not a lot of people read the rules. They don't understand.
Especially when you have a lot of out-of-towners. This is just not looking up clear bag policy. But I think that's pretty standard across major sports, but you get a lot. Like, I ran someone from Saskatoon. A couple people came from, I think, Calgary, or they from Medicine Hat.
Oh.
So there's all sorts of different people that they're showing up. But yeah, I could see that they wouldn't know the clear bag rule.
No, it was bad. Like, not even people were wearing, some people weren't wearing ponchos, and they had the umbrella, but there was a point on the end, so they had to.
Oh, they didn't let him in?
No.
Or
they had to take it from them. Like, they were so shocked and surprised, but we were fully suited up, and we found our seats, and we're just like, okay, we're just going to sit here. Like, we're here. We're just going to enjoy it. Yeah. And almost like that wide sort of view.
Yeah, for
sure.
sure.
You buy the seats, but I guess in retrospect, could have snuck down to the lower bowl. Open. We kind of just hung out at halftime. I was like, am I hungry? Do I need to buy food here? Nah, I'm just going to.
Well, it was pretty steady we have pizza there, right? Like, the Brewhouse has pizza. And I texted Ronald, and he said it was pretty steady with people buying stuff. So yeah, we were busy at the stores. You know, obviously we're a sports bar, and it's cold out, and we always kind of throw a little backup. You know, play a little defense when the weather's not great. But we had a pretty good show, which is great considering we're going right into the World Cup, and you can watch every game with sound at any Canadian Brewhouse banquet and across Canada. And you know, it was wicked doing the Voyager thing and being the home of the Voyagers at the Icehouse. And I can't wait to get on that roof when it's 25 degrees watching a game and popping those smoke cannons up there, you know? So we were super happy with the outcome, or with the people that came out to watch the games. Yeah. Not many places can play sound for soccer or want to play sound, right?
Yeah.
Because
there's very few.
Yeah, you're always worried about what's the other people that are in the building, right? But we're treating it like a playoff game, these Canada games, right? So it's gonna be good.
They're gonna be fun. And with that said, Canadian Icehouse, look, as a member of the Voyagers, I always think I say it wrong, Voyagers. There's a lot of places you could go watch. You could go to all the brew houses and watch the Canada games.
Yep.
There's other bars. There's obviously that's going to be played all over the place. But for the Voyagers, whoever isn't traveling, all the cities across the country, they have the Voyagers watch parties. And the watch parties for this year's World Cup will be at the Icehouse downtown for all those games. This one is ticketed. It's $10, but what you get is a guaranteed admission to the best seat in town, and it pre-buys you the first drink. So it's not really a ticket.
Yeah.
You're buying yourself your first drink, and you're getting in the door to guarantee your spot, because this will be the place to go. And when because the first match will be inside, and then for Qatar and Switzerland matches, June 18th, June 24th, we're going to the roof. Why one of those I'll be in Vancouver, but they'll be going to the roof.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, it's the best patio in town.
Yeah.
So
It was awesome the other
that's
night.
the place to go.
That little dugout. I didn't expect anything like that, especially with Larry friggin' Zima setting up the little backdrop right behind you guys
with
in
all the
panel.
scarves.
I had to go to the panelists after and be like, I don't know who you guys are, but you sounds like you guys know what you're talking about.
Well,
So,
it's actually kind of funny
right?
because
Yeah.
Joshua Cloak from the Athletics, like, yeah, Matt Shenetti's big deal, and you're like, I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
He's like, oh, he's like, you gotta know who Shenetti's. He's like, no.
I don't know. I knew Matt
Just take him
Iwanyk.
down a peg.
I knew Iwanyk. That's all I cared about. Yeah, and you killed it,
Yeah,
man.
boost
Matty
Matty's
killed
ego.
it. He killed. Well, listen. I'm gonna say this, and Matt was nervous. I don't know
Damn
why.
right.
I honestly have no idea why. He's part of this. He does this for a living, but I don't know. Maybe it's because it was your group. There's a lot of people there. You had to set. Did you set up the questions yourself?
Yeah, well, I had an idea of what I was going to ask,
Yeah.
and then I just shot Rob of the Voyagers, like, hey, what are you thinking? And
Yeah.
he gave me, like, these are, like, kind of where it's like, okay, that's
cool.
where I wanted to go. So then I wrote out all the questions
Yeah.
of where I wanted to go myself.
Yeah,
and a
that's
bunch
awesome.
that I didn't get to.
Yeah. They were going off though and telling the stories, and I'm just like, this is the stuff that I love seeing as a sports fan. Like, I might not be all in on soccer, but like, I Googled Christian Kirk after
Christian Jack.
or Christian Jack. See, and I'm thinking football, but the guy's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know that. Like, and even
In the soccer world, yeah, in Canada, he is.
The two Brits that I was with that are teaming up with it, and they were even a little starstruck with him too. And yeah, it was funny. There was one guy that was the guy that was selling the books. He didn't like one of your questions. He kept on yelling, "Geez, next question, next question."
Yeah, I'll deal with it.
I'm like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "What do you mean
That
next
was what it
question?"
was. Yeah, because I asked about there's complaints in Canada about their training being in Charlotte.
Oh, is that where they're training?
That's where they had training.
Oh, okay.
And there was complaints. Like, there was people, and I brought it up, their thoughts on
yeah.
where it was, which is like, hey, should have it been in Canada? Or I was thinking the three would be like, no, this is the right play.
Mm-hmm.
This is we're trying to win football games. We're going to Charlotte. We're gonna get used to the humidity and the heat.
Yeah.
That we're not getting that in Canada. That's where I thought the three panelists would go with the
Yeah.
answer. But it's a question I felt, hey, throw that out there. There's Canadians that thought, why aren't you training in Canada? We've got a home World Cup and you're out in Charlotte training camp. And there was a lot of people upset about that. So that guy could deal with it. I didn't buy one of his books. So there.
I just don't get why. Yeah, whatever the case may be, I thought you did a great job, nervous or not, and I finally got to meet Maddie's family. So his mom's the cutest thing ever. So
Yeah, when you first met her, the comment.
yeah. Well, I didn't know. I was just trying to break the ice.
No, it was
just trying to break the ice.
That was a fun event. But yeah, yesterday was awesome.
Yeah, good for you guys for going out there.
I can't believe it's been over 4 years since I went to a game at Commonwealth. Ice Tackle was 4 years ago.
Was it 4 years ago?
It was November of 21.
Oh my God.
I know.
Were you even born?
I don't think I was, man. No. I was still. That's the year I graduated high school. 21.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been
17
4 years.
years.
It just flew by.
Wow.
Well, I would have been fresh 18.
I don't even know when the next game will come to Edmonton.
Be a while.
They should. Seeing the fans last night, they should be hosting games once a year there.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah.
only issue is, there's two issues. One is we don't have natural grass, so we put it in.
fair.
The turf looked like it held up well yesterday.
Yeah, it looked good on TV.
Didn't look ripped up
Yeah.
or anything like that. That was a really good thing that we saw. But so often when Canada comes to play together, it's during international breaks within their club seasons. And a lot of guys now from Canada come from Europe. So to travel, it's easy to go to Toronto or Montreal because travel-wise, getting there, going back, time zones, getting there with flights, then coming to Edmonton or even Vancouver. Like, Vancouver doesn't host enough to a degree, considering who they are, but it's because they don't have natural grass, and it's like, well, you're at the other end of the country, and we're all coming from Europe.
Yeah.
And the players don't want to go there.
Yeah.
So that's the only issue. But, like, if Canada's in Copa America in 2 years, which I hope we are, I would like to hope maybe in a as we're getting set to go to Copa America, and those type of we could get another friendly.
Is that the next soccer tournament after World Cup?
There'll be Gold Cup next year, which no one cares about.
Yeah.
Although it'd be nice if Canada finally won. We haven't won it since 2000. But there's the big ones are you've got the conference champ, like you got Copa America and you got the Euros. Those are happening in 2 years.
Yeah.
And then in 4 years will be World Cup, and then in 6 years is the next Euros, Copa, and all of that. So hopefully Canada's at the next Copa, because Copa is South America.
So what are you saying? Hopefully they're in. They have to win their way in.
Because it's South America's tournament, and in the past they've always welcomed 2 countries into it. They've gone as much as welcoming 6 countries into it, but it's South America, so they have their 10 countries that play.
Yeah.
But now there's a lot of expectation that they might start looking at Mexico, Canada, and U.S. and be like, well, these are 3 good teams to add to this. We add 3 more teams, and boom, we're good.
Yeah.
But it's not a guarantee. Like, at least I don't think it's been announced that Copa America will happen with North American teams. No, Copa America 2020. They don't even know where it's going to be played right now. It's supposed to be maybe in the U.S. again. Yeah, it hasn't been determined yet.
A lot of those guys on Monday or on Sunday night, they're all going. There's a bunch of them are going to the games. Hey, like some guy got tickets to every Canada game. I'm like, how do you?
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
I'm more of I'll just buy. I'll just pay the premium and buy if I want to go. But this guy got tickets to every game, and then one of the rounds, round 16, if they make it that far, he got tickets to that too.
Hey, some people
crazy.
got lucky.
Yeah,
I got tickets to the one in the first 3. I also have tickets to round of 32, round of 16 if they're there.
1 seat,
2 for those ones.
and you're taking your wife.
I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know if I'll be able to go.
I was talking to her. She said if you don't take her, you're night. Yeah, she's bleeding.
That's it. You're done.
Yeah.
Thin ice. Yeah.
I just got to. The problem with that is like there's 4 different possibilities of where they can go for the round of 32, and I won't know where that is until like 5 days before. So it's then like getting flights, getting hotels.
What are the options?
Vancouver, which
Okay.
is an easy one. Santa Clara, SoFi in Inglewood, LA, and
Yeah.
Foxborough. Those are the 4
Oh my
options.
God,
Canada
Foxborough
goes.
would be the worst one for you.
That's a definite no.
Well, you can't even get there nonstop. It's
Yeah.
going to take you a full day to get there.
I think LA would be a no for me.
That's a nonstop. You can go there and do
Yeah,
a 24-hour.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want it. Like, it just pricing wise. The one that, like, if they go to Santa Clara, if they are in Santa Clara for the round of 32, there's a very good chance that means they would actually be playing the Americans.
I don't know if I'd want to go to that.
I'm not leaving our boys alone in that battle.
Like you're talking Santa Clara, like San Fran?
Yeah.
Oh, that's another hard one. Well, I guess unless they don't have the nonstops there from the summer, but that stadium is so hard to get to.
Chris has a question for you. Would you have to reserve seats for the friendly on Friday against Ireland?
It's not that we don't say that you have to reserve them, but usually when you do reserve a table, they put you in the main area. So because we don't know how many people show up, but it is a Friday and our happy hour is dynamite right now from 2 to 6, Monday to Saturday.
$3.99 on many items.
Yeah, many items.
Including beer.
It's seriously. And they do fill up. So I would definitely, if he sends me the stuff, I'll just get him a table. I'll send it to him after the show and he'll just get it on his text and he can cancel if he decides to. And we just do recommend it. Like even the World Cup games, like every Canada game specifically, you can literally go on your phone. You don't even talk to anybody. You go to open table, you pick the location. You can literally, some of them pick the seat where you want to sit.
Oh, really?
Text it to your phone. You can adjust it. You can change it. You can add 10, 15, 20 people, 4 people, deduct it, whatever the case may be. But yeah, if they slide into my Instagram, Patio Kehdy, I usually send a couple Canada dangles, just to get them,
sweeten them up.
Get them sweetened up,
Yeah, those dangles are
Yeah.
pretty good.
I'm fascinated by this picking of the table. Sorry, Coop.
No, all good. I didn't know that as well. Like,
Yeah.
I know you could do it online through that open table.
Yeah, you can go open
Yeah.
table and put it in there, and then they sit you, they get you a table, or they put you in there, and you can literally, where you almost know what's going on, but
Yeah.
they sometimes block off certain areas in our bars because when we do reservations, when larger reservations show up, they're like, hey, we would like this area, we would like that area. So Like I just booked a semi-private for a company for the first Canada game. They want a 30-person area, so give them an area that has about 35 seats. So they have their own private little area. They can mingle, do whatever they want to do. But yeah, call the store, hit me up. It don't matter how you want to do it. We'll take care of you. But yeah, reservations for any Canada games is highly recommended because you're just going to show up and it's like order playoffs. You got to treat it like an order playoff atmosphere.
Yeah, I think especially once the World Cup ones get like Friday. I don't know. Like I think it's more the happy hour crowd that you're going to be competing with, and the post Friday work crowd.
Yeah.
But World Cup, it's going to go. And it like I'll say something that they brought up. The panel brought up a really good point in a way. If Canada gets off to a big start, like if they beat Bosnia next Friday, let's say they go to Toronto and win 1-0. There's a lot of people that'll be watching that for the first.
sure.
Like they won't have been watching yesterday. They won't be watching Friday. But it's World Cup. Okay, I'll throw it on. Canada's playing. And if all of a sudden Canada gets a win, there's going to be a little extra buzz going for the rest of this. And then people are going to go, oh, when are the next games? Hey, let's go to the bars or something. Yeah. So that's where I just for the country's sake, like to getting this country behind this team, if they can grab a win next Friday, it'll set this thing up. Because then we're beating Qatar. Like if we don't beat Qatar, it's an embarrassment. I'll go that far. If we win against Bosnia and we beat Qatar, like we're 6 points. We're going to the knockout stage, boys.
It's gonna happen. Lock it in, man.
We need anything to happen with that because the order has screwed us. So as a sports bar and the industry and the hospitality, I speak for everybody. We want everyone to come out. Doesn't matter what doesn't matter what company you go to. You got to support your local pub for sure.
There's only one other place that would ever consider now. I went for Copa there a little bit. Here's a question for you. Do World Cups get, just in general, do you get more people? Because it's a match like by itself. It goes throughout the day. Do you see more generally every 4 years or is it dependent?
It all depends on the timing, but it would have been nice to have, you're in North America. It would have been nice to have Canada 7 p.m. games, every game. But, it's like you said, you got to set the tone, right? There hasn't been more buzz around Canada soccer than it has for this World Cup. We've had a lot of people reach out. A lot of companies actually are utilizing this to do like a team build. So a lot of locations are hosting companies, especially Icehouse. Hence why we can't go to the roof on the first game. But we wanted to, as much as I would say that it is. We wanted to, and Shinetti beaked. He's like, I'm here at a Canada panel, and there's an England watch party thing. Well, guess what, Shinetti? Canada plays 4 games. I'm not saying that they won't go past 4 games, but
3.
But then I'm already saying that they're going to play that 4th game, right? So
I love it.
So you're going to get 4 Canada games, right? We can't pay the bills off of 4 Canada games, and England actually brings the thunder. And there was 6 England Voyagers, so like secretly, there's no chance anyone's going to tell me that they're not secretly cheering for England. These guys were born there, they're built there, they moved to Canada, now they're part of the Voyagers, which is great.
But that's Canada,
but, yes.
Because there's a separate. Like I'm an Italian Ukrainian. But if Italy and Ukraine were in this, don't have to. I would be all over those matches as well. Like for sure I would have 9 matches I'd be locked in for this World Cup. There's English. There's all sorts. Eric's going to be locked in for the German matches.
So
you're German.
No, I'll be watching.
You might be pumped up for the German matches.
What Sweden would and Germany.
Yeah. You got both of them. So, you get 9 matches in the first.
Yeah, I get quite a few to watch.
You got a few.
Yeah, so it is like, don't get me wrong, we want everyone to come out, but you're up against cultural societies, which, truthfully, that's where most countries want to watch their game. They have a hall somewhere in the city. They're doing a fundraiser.
That's where the Germans culture centers where the Germans are.
You're up against that. You're up against garages, right? Like who doesn't like having a garage party watching the game? Doesn't matter if what sport. Yeah. And you're up against the backyards, right?
But,
so
but there's also something about sitting on a patio.
I know.
And I know you could go to the backyard and there are those, but we talked about this the last World Cup because it was a Winter World Cup. And one of the disappointments like Eric and his brother and I had with it is we didn't get the patio World Cup in her. There's just something about going to a patio
on a roof,
paying for drinks, even though I could get them cheaper for my house.
Yeah.
But being in a patio watching the games, there's something about that. And that's what we're getting in this World Cup. The second game, Canada-Qatar, it's a 4 o'clock Edmonton time.
Yeah,
so that'll be a
great.
nice one for you guys.
Yeah,
I
but
think.
we're also, and marketing might get mad at me, but we also have obviously our specials. But you can also, and Matty, you can remember this from the back in the 1260 days. Remember how we always had like the boots, the skate boots, where you come order a beer and it's a skate boot? Well, we got soccer boots now. So you're coming in and crushing a beer, you get the soccer boot, you take it home with you, or 12 of them if you're crazy. But
Some people might.
Yeah, it's we're doing what we can as a sports bar to try to drive the people that might not usually come watch soccer there. But yeah, we're opening up in some locations. But you're right, sitting on the rooftop, Windermere, 20 degrees, 25 degrees out, crushing a pint while eating the Barria tacos for $3.99. You're crushing. You're living the dream there watching Canada. But yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
the menu's unreal.
Yeah.
And then, if you're able to get a few of those dangles, you bring the 1260 days. That's where I met really everybody here. How I kind of got my placement, and I kind of got my foot in the door a little bit there. But it was always Monday and Thursday night football, Canadian Brewhouse, and I would join Eric for most of those. Yeah. And
I miss
it was a pretty good time.
Yeah, oh for sure. And shot yachts, and it's I'm gonna get Matt banged up first whenever he comes and watches a game. One of them, I'm gonna get Matt Iwanyk wasted for the first time ever.
No, I won't get. Yaremchuk's wedding, Tyler Yaremchuk's wedding was like one of the last times I'll get too far.
I'm gonna vodka bomb your beers. You have no clue. You'll have
I'm
no
aware
idea.
of those things. Yeah, I don't drink beers.
If it happens,
I'll stick to something else. I'm sticking to cans.
Yeah.
I will still find a way.
Yeah.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, patio is. You are dangerous with those things. I'll say, but one thing that is nice is also, like World Cup. My office will have a World Cup game at all times, basically.
For sure, yeah.
But then it's like there's just something like just sitting. And what I love about this World Cup, because we get it for Copa America, but and I see a lot of Europeans they have a shit. Ooh, almost swore completely there. They have a crappy World Cup because there's games overnight for them, and that is tough. But we have to deal with it, and it's the World Cup, so it goes places. But there's matches. There's a match that starts 10 o'clock our time, in one of them. There's a match
Olympics.
9 p.m. Okay, here's the day: Saturday, June 20th, 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m., 10 p.m. To me,
10 p.m. game.
is one 10 p.m. game,
Oh my
or
god,
a couple 10 p.m.
that's
games.
awesome.
So
Yeah,
then there's
you're excited.
And I
I see you
love
guys
that.
just being
and I
there.
didn't understand this, but I saw in Ontario, they extended liquor laws up until 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you doing this till 4? This World Cup's in our country. And then it came up there's an 11. That's a noon or midnight start game for them in Toronto.
Yeah.
So there are going to be people that, hey, they just want to go watch soccer. But yeah, 10 o'clock at night, you can just go throw on a soccer match for 2 hours.
Yeah. For some people, you can fall asleep to that.
Oh, it'd be great.
For some.
For many.
I'm just saying, for
Nil-nil.
for sure.
But I don't know what the main ones. I don't have. Oh, here we go. Let's go round of 16. It'll be 11 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock. The final takes place at 1 o'clock. Semis are at 1 o'clock. So there will still be those afternoon type games, but we'll get some nice night games.
10 p.m. start is awesome, actually.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Are they actually good teams playing?
Probably not.
I know,
but it's like watching the U.S. Open.
yeah.
One of the best parts of late August, beginning of September, is that late 9 o'clock start at center court. That generally has a better matchup, like Federal playing it or something. But you sit there and you just watch the end of the night, watching just a little bit of tennis.
Did you see that tennis match yesterday? It went over 6 hours, I think.
No, I haven't followed any of the other sports
I think we went over.
yesterday.
It was 6 hours. They were going back and forth. It went right to the bitter end. Yeah.
Absolutely painful.
On the
to play
clay.
that long, man.
I remember the Wimbledon long one that went 2 days. Isner and
Oh, because they stopped it, right?
I can't remember. Yeah, they started next day. Italy got knocked out of the World Cup when it ended.
Oh.
Austria Jordan is one of the 10 p.m. games.
Is it crazy that
Tunisia,
Italy
Japan.
hasn't been in the World Cup
Yes.
the last 2 years?
Yes. Three World Cups, dude.
Oh, 3 World Cups in a row?
Yes.
What's
Not
happening
getting
over
into
there?
this. Not getting into this.
Jim, they're all turning into influencers in Italy. There's no more soccer players.
Okay, so
getting
there's
made.
2 10 p.m. matches, but there's a couple.
That's what Maddie's bad.
There's 2 10 p.m. matches, but there's only a couple. There's a few 9 p.m.s.
That's still crazy though.
Like
in the
New
East.
Zealand, Belgium is 9 p.m. That'd actually be a
That's a
fun
good
match.
game.
Yeah. So I think a lot of like U.S. gets. I think a lot of the U.S. games are around the same time, which are they got an 8 p.m. our time. Ooh, that's 10 p.m. out east.
I'm going to Panama, England, in New York
That'll be fun.
with one of my best buddies,
Nice.
and the Brit guys are going to the game too, and they're making me meet them at the bar at 9 a.m. in Jersey. They have an England following at this bar, and they're like, you have to be there at 9 a.m. or else you won't get in.
Be there at 9 a.m. or you won't get in.
Okay, it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah.
I'm super excited though. Get to watch it. I couldn't even get a ticket in Canada for a game, and I thought that I could get tickets to anything, but yeah. So we're gonna go catch that and a Yankee game, but
And what is that?
at the end of the month, Panama, England, on the 27th.
That's going to be awesome, man.
Well,
Show up 9 a.m.
Shout out Tyler, my buddy Tyler, for letting us use his condo. He saved us thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
Yeah.
So the Voyagers on June 12th, their meetup before the Canada-Bosnia game in Toronto is 10:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And then they'll march. That's the march to the stadium. Oh, it doesn't have a thing. For Vancouver, 10 a.m. we're meeting at a bar,
And what time is the game?
3 p.m.
What happened yesterday?
They were at the church hall across from Commonwealth.
How early do you guys walk into the stadium for these games?
So we're marching at 12:30. The match is at 3. It depends.
Are you an early guy? Go in there early?
I like watching the walkout of the players,
Yeah.
but there's a certain thing. Like, I didn't get to do it yesterday. When Canada came last time, Eric and I went early because we welcomed the bus arrival. Like, there was a bunch of Voyagers. We welcomed the bus and cheered on the bus as it came in. For the 18th, when it says the march, what I assume that is we march to the stadium. Like, we all get together and we march to the stadium.
Yeah.
But you want to be there for a bit before kickoff because the walkout is a lot of fun. The anthem is a big part of the soccer culture. And then you want to get going. And once we get to the World Cup, like, I will give this one. Yesterday was a 7:15 start. They said 7 o'clock. It was 7:15. It pissed me off.
Yeah, it was like an NHL start.
Because the soccer is when Canada plays at 3 Pacific, will be 4 Edmonton time against Qatar. Match starts at 4 o'clock. It may be 4 o'clock in 30 seconds. It may be 4 o'clock in 29 seconds, but it's going to be 4:00 most like on your clock. If it goes 4:01, it's late, but it'll then get going or something. They start on time. What they say is kickoff is kickoff. So when Canada starts next Friday against Bosnia at 1 o'clock, which you can watch on TSN, CTV, Crave, or you could go to a bar and watch it. If you're showing up at 1:05 being like, oh, the match is on. Yeah, it'll have been 5 minutes in already. Be ready for that. That's just how it goes. But
That's how it should be, though.
Just take
Across
$20, go to a brew house. You can get 2 steins of Bud Light. And
so that's $8.
That's $8, and you can get Barrio tacos and tip for $20.
That's a big tip.
Well,
That's a 50% tip.
No, but I'm just saying you can have more than one.
Oh, I know.
taco,
I'm just
right?
saying.
But like, when was the last time that you could say that you could go to a restaurant with $20 and pay and drink
Everything.
and everything?
Yeah. Some places it's like $18, before that tip, but it goes up.
And you can't
25,
tip $2.
right?
You got
No.
to tip. You got to tip
Minimum.
at least.
I'm a
$4.
minimum 20.
Yeah, like that's
I'm
what
a
I'm saying.
minimum
20% is $3.60, right? So,
Even if I get bad service, I still tip 20.
I know,
Maybe I
it's the
drop down
hardest.
to 18%. But if I get good, like really good service, I'll then jump up to 25. But 20 is like, even if you're poor. Outside, like, it depends. Like yesterday when I went to go get a couple of drinks at the concession, that I give like per drink, like whatever the cost was. I think it worked out. I clicked the 10% because it was like 2 something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm buying 2 drinks. You're getting the cans. You're popping them open. You're handing them to me. That's not 20% tip.
yeah.
I don't think that's worth a tip. Call me a dick, but I don't.
No, that's
Here's my thing on that is I don't know what happened in the world when everything needs to get tipped.
I agree.
And listen, I'm in the industry. I totally get it. You want to, and I'm the same with you as Matty. I've built or I've trained my whole family Like, I don't care if the server didn't show up. She like took your order and you never saw her again. You're tipping
Because there's the kitchen staff I'm paying.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
giving
like
all
there's
everyone.
a layer. There's a layer of that tip that's like if you don't tip a server. I'm just saying this to everybody. If you don't tip a server, I'm not talking at Sobeys. I'm talking at a restaurant or a hospitality bar or something. If you don't tip them, they're actually tipping the house and the kitchen and the support staff out of their own pocket because you didn't. So leave $1, at least leave something. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be 20%. Doesn't have to be 18%.
5%.
Just leave something because if you don't, they're actually going to have to just pay for that, a percentage of that back, right? That's what and some people just don't know that. When you go to a sporting event at Rogers, you know, I'm not saying that this is real, but you don't know where that tip is going, right? You don't know. Commonwealth, all those people that are working there are volunteers. So are they getting tipped out? I don't know that stuff. I don't know how that rolls, but it's just crazy because if you're going to just think about it, you're going to get 5 things at a sporting event. You may tip. That may cost you an additional $25 if you're tipping X amount, right? So, but yeah, if you want to get educated on that, if you're in a restaurant or a bar,
Right.
You're to sit down.
Those
somebody's
people
serving you.
actually have to tip out somebody on your behalf, but you just don't know that, right? I just think it's crazy how everything is tipped. Like, it's just nuts. Just the world we live in, man.
When I first turned like 18, I started working. Like I was pretty cheap with my money, I guess. But when I ate out, I would like sometimes be like, okay, like you gotta earn this tip in some way, which is like 90% of the time it's
Valid.
like true. Like you're still gonna get it. Like okay, you're giving me water, whatever. You're quick, nice, cool. There have been very few times where it's like if the service is that bad where I'm like I actually don't want to tip.
Yeah.
Like I'm even if it's hard to do now. Like when I was first 18, it was kind of easier to be like, well, I'm
For sure.
cheap. Which is I've learned that as well.
Yeah.
And to hear that too, that people should know that. Some people just don't. They look at the one person in front of them, the server. Maybe they're having a bad day too.
Sure.
You never know that, right?
Yeah.
And you catch them in a bad moment, and it's like, I'm not going to tip you, but that goes down the chain, right?
Yeah, it's just, yeah. And at the end of the day, you don't have to tip. I'm not saying that you have to. Like people make the decisions. It's just life, right?
But, yeah, for me though, it's like if you go to a restaurant or something, you know that tipping is going to come at the end. You need to be prepared to tip something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just would like going up to, if you're handing me a drink, to me, my thing, like if I go on a golf course, beer cart comes around, it's like $1 a drink.
Sure.
That's my standard kind of like, this isn't full service type thing. Like, I would love to, like, okay, you're driving up getting something, but you're handing me a can. It's cost me $8. Here's $1. Like, tell me 2 cans. Here's $2 type.
Yeah.
That's my kind of level with that.
That's a good way to look at it.
For sure.
Unless if you're going to
Case by case.
Subway or something, getting like one of the, like they sell the mini cookies now.
Yeah, you've seen that little boxes.
Yeah,
Those are
they're
cute.
good. They're good.
Yeah.
Subway is so expensive.
They are. But
You got $5.99 or $7.99 footlongs now.
yeah, $7.99
Jet
with
told me
the
that.
drink. I think too.
They have a $7.99
combo.
footlong?
It's every day. There's a different sub. Jet told me that
That's
the other
right.
day.
Wednesday is cold cut.
Yeah,
pretty
because he's
sure
like
there's
Subway. I'm like,
certain
dude,
days,
Subway's like $300. Let's just go make our own subs. He's like, Dad, there's $7.99 subs, and I get one because he likes the BMT.
Oh,
It's one of the days.
well, those mini cookies are good. But
Yeah,
I went to go get
that's
those
genius,
some other
though.
days. Yeah, it's like you could share them
Yeah.
pretty quick, man. They're
Yeah.
doing some things over there. But I never got the tip screen at a Subway before.
Yeah.
And if you're making me a full sandwich,
Sure.
yes.
Yeah.
But I was like, I felt bad because I'm like, no tip.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
buddy,
well, now I feel like
sometimes-
yeah.
Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just don't understand it. But yeah, I don't know. Like even I'm just waiting for grocery stores to add tips. When you're like packing up your bags, they're like, "Here's your total gazillion dollars. Would you like to tip?"
Yeah.
That ain't no
Costco, they
footlong.
ask for the tip.
That is a 6-incher.
Oh, is
the
it for
6
$7.99?
$7.99 6-inch.
Oh,
I've never had the experience of enjoying a $5 footlong in my life.
Oh, buddy.
And you missed out.
Those
know.
are the great. Those are the days, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they
6-inch
took
sub
them
of the
away.
day.
$7.99.
No foot long. I was
Not
going to be like
trusting a 10-year-old.
$7.99 for a foot
Not
long.
trusting
In
a
this
10-year-old.
economy,
That's crazy.
I know. Well, you go to like McDonald's or anything now. It's they used to be. I mean, they're still kind of cheap, but like $20 by the end of it. Like if you're getting a full meal, it feels like you're spending so much money.
Remember, Maddie, McDonald's meals were like $5.99.
Well, they added
What?
the $5 deals now.
No, but remember back in the day when it was like $5.99 for a McChicken meal, $6.99 for a McChicken meal. Now it's $16.99.
Well, they had the dollar menu.
They had the dollar menu.
You could
Yes.
jump in and just be like, I'm going to get 3 items off the dollar menu.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, even the dollar store isn't even a dollar store. It's a $2 store.
So I go to Dollar Tree.
Is Dollar Tree actually a dollar?
No, it's $1.75 for a lot of items.
Yeah.
The food and drinks have stickers, so those ones are a little pricier.
Yeah.
But everything else is generally $1.75. Dollarama, you have no idea what the pricing is for anything. Like you have to look for the tag or the marking.
Yeah.
Dollar Tree, drinks and food, those could be pricier. But like if you need like dish towels or something, they're about $1.75.
Everything is $20, $40, or $100. That's what everything is.
Like there's a Toonie Tuesday at KFC back in the day. Do you remember that?
Hey, there is, yeah, of course, the 2-piece or the 2-piece and the fries.
And
or
then it was
whatever.
like $2.22 when they increased the
Yes.
pricing. It was $2.22 at the KFC on
have-
Tuesdays, and it's
Taco
still
Time has
Toonie
it still.
Tuesday.
Taco Time has $2 taco still, I think.
Do they?
So wait, Toonie Tuesday at KFC.
Yeah.
You
You
bring
would get-
$2 plus probably GST, I guess.
2 pieces and
Two
a drink or 2
pieces?
pieces and a fries.
I'm stunned.
Yeah.
It was
That's
Toonie
actually-
Tuesday at KFC. It was a big like at times if
missed
you just
out,
needed
man.
if like
Yeah.
the family need if my parents needed a meal for a Tuesday quickly and they couldn't cook or whatever.
Yeah.
KFC $2.
Yeah.
Toonie Tuesday.
Buddy, King's Night used to have 10-cent draft.
10 cents.
10 cent. All right?
Yeah.
10-cent draft.
Oh no.
Little cups and all
Yeah,
that.
it's not, you're not getting a
But
full
for
pint.
$1, you're getting 10 drinks.
But for $1, you're getting probably a 2 pints worth of drinks, probably.
Sign me
I
up.
never got those days.
Yeah.
They
You never got those
introduced
days?
the laws of that after when I was just about to hit 18 and stuff.
Well, my buddy, he went to Japan and he said that there's a bar where you pay $5 and it's like drink all night.
Yeah.
And it's just they keep pouring you up, keep like just your cup's empty, sure, come over here.
Yeah.
Like, and it's nothing's cheap anymore.
No.
No, even
But I'll
even my
spend
dad.
it. I'm a degenerate. I'll buy. I'll pay.
I'll pay. I'll do it. Yeah.
I'll pay. Okay, are we going to talk about? I know we're going to talk about hockey here, but how crazy were those? Like the 2 trades yesterday, in the NFL.
Let's get to it. This is the EST Hangout brought to you by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage experts, more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian Storage provided by Canadian Store Canadian. Zach Kubusch, Pat Kehdy, Matt Iwanyk with you here. A reminder, we got Lock Shop coming up. We've got 2 guys and a goalie. EST Afternoons, Reid Wilkins show with JML, and then a replay of the VIP Golf Show, 6 o'clock on our audio streams. Let's get the Hangout headlines brought to you by the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Premier conditions, top-notch service, unmatched value. Book your tee time today by visiting theranchgolf.com. Myles Garrett going to the LA Rams. Verse going to the Browns along with a first. And then AJ Brown. Hey, Diana Rossini got it right. And then she floating out for a long time prior to everything.
Of course, you got it right. She's boning the coach.
AJ Brown is a New England Patriot. You like that?
It's not that I like that. I love how they all came out and they're like, AJ's not going anywhere, or they're not. AJ's our guy, and we're keeping it. Like it's just like the owners and everybody for the last whatever how many long months is like AJ's not going anywhere. Blah blah blah, and then out of nowhere they're like, okay, we're gonna go to the Patriots, buddy. I hate the Patriots, so I don't like when they get better. But the Patriots have a black cloud over them. You watch this season.
Oh,
It's not going to be the same old Patriots.
no, they're
agree.
not going to make it to the Super Bowl.
It's not even that. Like Drake May got lucky. All right, he's 1 hit away from never playing in the NFL again. Vrabel started boning people, impregnating chicks, and now it's catching up to him. So it's like it's just going to happen. It's gonna be karma. And Geno Smith is going to come in. They're going to split with New England this year. They're going to win one, lose one. And it's just going to happen that way. The Patriots are, I don't know. A.J. Brown going to the Patriots, if I was A.J. Brown, I wouldn't even want it to do that. I wouldn't go to the Patriots. but he has no choice.
Well, his former coach in Vrabel too, right?
Yeah, but
With the Titans, was he not?
was he? I think so.
Holy, I didn't.
I think he played Titans, but
Yeah. I
that
completely
wasn't when
forgot about all that.
That wasn't when this coach was sleeping with the reporters.
No. Yeah. It starts to.
You
lead
saying
up.
it wasn't when it was happening?
I don't know. Maybe he was. Maybe
I don't know how
It
long
started
this
with
has
him in
gone on.
Tennessee.
Oh, then
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then
So
red flag central.
2021, he was traded in 2021, but it's when
He was there for
was
3
Vrabel
seasons,
out?
2
Like nobody
seasons?
even cares about that anymore. Hey, like that scandal. It's over.
Wow, there was nothing like okay, so yeah, 2000, yeah, but it would have been close. Yeah, it's because what's there to care about in a sense?
Nothing.
There's
nothing
nothing
really.
new coming out.
She quit. He got nothing. He didn't even get his hand slapped.
Because he
Like-
didn't do anything wrong from an NFL perspective.
Except cheat on his wife and his family, but
From an NFL perspective, if you're gonna if that's a standard to punish people,
Yeah.
there's a lot of players that would
Yeah, I
be a
guess.
little worried
Yeah,
right
You
now.
can get suspended for an entire season for smoking weed, but if you go out and do anything actual harmful to
Yeah.
people, you get suspended for what, 8 games, 6 games? It's quite the duality of
the weed thing
how PEDs
fines
are viewed.
is mind blowing.
broken.
Yeah.
It's a performance enhancer in their eyes.
right, because it
At-
enhances performance so much.
Yeah, at eating chicken wings and sleeping on the couch.
And going
Yeah.
for Toonie Tuesdays at KFC. Yeah.
Well, it's $9 Tuesdays now, but it used to be $2 Tuesdays.
Old days.
Yeah. I just, even with the Rams thing, like, how do the Rams get so good all the time?
That's what I'm thinking.
Because they're not
Yeah.
afraid to make changes. They're not afraid to mix things up.
Why are teams stacking this team? Like, Cleveland's like, hey, let's just give the Rams Myles Garrett. Like, I get Myles Garrett isn't the premium, like, crazy player he was, but guess what? He's still a premium player. He may not be what he used to be. He's still a premium player.
I mean, he set a record last year for
Like,
the most
yeah.
sacks with
Yeah.
23, right?
Like, that's crazy, man.
So Jared
good.
Verse is a 2-time Pro Bowler that they're getting back.
Yeah, they're
So
getting
they're still
big.
getting a really good player.
Ain't no Myles Garrett.
And you're getting a first-round pick. And if you're the Cleveland Browns, like, are you going to win this year?
I just feel bad for that Verse guy.
You're getting set for a season with the Rams.
Literally.
NFC favorite type thing.
From top to
There's
bottom.
this rush for the Super Bowl, and now all of a sudden you're in Cleveland.
Yeah. You don't even know who your starting quarterback is.
Yeah, I was going to say
Yeah.
a room full of 4
Yeah.
quarterbacks that they're just going to
Yeah.
flip a coin.
I think it'll be
Well, I guess
Sanders.
you
I
can't flip
think
a
it'll be Shedeur Sanders anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's like, yeah, the Rams we didn't, because the trade happened during the lock shop, and Huss and I looked on Play Alberta for the odds of like, and the Rams are the favorites for the NFC and the Super Bowl. But we didn't know if that had changed already.
Yeah.
Or if it was, actually, I should look right now. See if
I
there's
didn't
no-
even know you were a Rams fan.
Who?
You.
I'm not.
Oh, I thought you said my Rams.
No.
Oh. I thought
I'm
you
a
were
Ravens fan.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you said my Rams. I'm like,
No.
Rams, yeah.
They ain't my team. They're my cousin's team. They ain't my team.
yeah.
Got a cool logo, cool
That
colors.
stadium's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Main
that's
floor
a
is like
bucket
level
list.
3. You have to walk down. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, those and two trades on one day. They timed it out that way. Like it's just.
I'm not sure. I
Yeah.
think there was money involved though. Like I was reading an ESPN article earlier today that something with the AJ Brown trade that rather than eating up $54 million on the cap, it's now 16
Oh, okay.
for the Eagles sending Brown. And it was like, this has been a thing for how long now? Like months and months and months. This has been just dragging out. There's been
for
news coming out that he might move here. And
Yeah.
even, I mean, Drake May was asked about them acquiring Brown, and he was like, "Yeah, it'd be good on the team. Why not?" So, I mean, he's a baller for like his numbers in Philly. What, over 1,000 yards each of the years that he's been there, too. So, I mean, that's a big piece to add.
I guess
the
after they
Pats,
drafted that wide receiver in the draft this year, you knew that this guy was probably going somewhere.
So Play Alberta's the odds I feel like changed when I was looking on during the lock shop yesterday. The Rams are about 6-something to win the Super Bowl. They're 575. I thought the Seahawks were second yesterday. They're now fourth. So it's almost like the Rams got a bump up, the Seahawks got bumped down, and then it goes Rams, Ravens, Bills, Seahawks. Do you want to know who 5 and 6 are?
I do.
Kansas City Chiefs are 5. New England Patriots are 6.
Where are the Jets?
Bottom? No. Bottom 5.
They are bottom 5. They're 4th worst.
Yeah.
But
They're
we're not
tied
the
for
worst.
first worst. You're tied with the Browns.
Nice.
And then it goes Dolphins, and then it goes Cards.
And then Raiders.
But you're basic. No, that's the Raiders have a higher odds,
Oh, okay.
I think. Wait, the Raiders aren't even on this.
They're so bad, they're not even.
Oh, there they are. No, never mind. They're just above the Jets. Oh, I wasn't even looking.
Oh.
They're above the Jets by like 5,000 points. The Jets are basically 200 to 1. They're 199 to 1. So you could jump on that one. And then the Rams are plus 300 to win the conference. I think they were about 350 yesterday. So
Why not sprinkle
been
a
nice.
dollar on it, you know?
I'll sprinkle $20 on it.
on the Jets, doing what?
That's a big sprinkle, man. Yeah.
You might as well just save it for $3.99 happy hour.
Yeah, I could get at least four
More bang for your buck.
Taco Tuesdays on that with that $20 bill.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that one at all.
Like Patty Mahomes, I read a thing that he's throwing and running around like a banshee, and like that's crazy. Like did he just pay it so much money just to get his knee fixed up by a robot, or is this what happens?
They just
'Cause,
had a clone of him.
like
sitting
what
somewhere.
like isn't that mind blowing though? Like how fast he's back throwing and running around.
You got the best medical crew around you. You got
Yeah.
the best rehab teams around you. Like this is all you do for a job is
Yeah,
to
I guess.
rehab.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me anymore
Imagine
these
not
days.
doing any shows. You just wake up and just rehab every day. You're just like, that's it.
Well, it's like the artists, musicians. Like,
Yeah.
okay, what's your day if you're touring?
Yeah.
You wake up, you work out, you do your show, I guess. But like, there's not, or even if you don't, what else are you doing with your life? You go work out because you got your image. You got to look good.
Yeah.
By the way, I
think they might do good, man. That might be something that's sprinkled
Who?
on the Chiefs.
well, yeah, that's the Chiefs.
Well, coming off a shitty year.
They
Sorry
announced
to correct
46 what yesterday? 46,000.
46,146 or something like that. I'll find the.
Apparently, it was about 42,000 went through the turnstiles.
Oh.
So that would have been tickets sold, probably 46.
you. Well,
Yeah.
I
42,000 people showed up yesterday.
yeah.
That's the actual.
I could probably get. I should have got the number last night because we get the numbers that go through with the pizza because we have to prep, right? So
I was given some info that it was 42-1 that went through. So
You know, only 4,000
like
that did?
that's impressive to me
Yeah.
because the number then to me that says 46 says that would have been tickets sold. They announced over 45. To me, that says there was about 46,000 tickets sold or something like that. That means only 4,000 people kind of didn't show up, which is absolutely outstanding. You guys ready for the Stanley Cup Finals?
As ready as I'll ever be to watch Carolina and Vegas.
People, I was so yesterday on the show we had Steve on, which was Perfect Talk Soccer, and then I said we're gonna have Clausen on to talk NBA tomorrow, and then people are like, oh, you should book Coop's a Golden Knights fan. You should get him on the show for Tuesday. I was like, funny enough, I actually already texted Coop, and I hadn't thought of that part, and yet here you are. So you won't live that down slightly. They'll always be.
You're a
there,
Knights
but
fan?
No.
No. I guess I'll say the story once again. So it was when Chris Knobloch took over, and that would have been 2023,
23-24
in November.
season.
And that was right before they went on during the 16-game win streak. The team that they
This
played.
was in Feb.
This was when he got hired, when they started rolling in February then. So started 2024. They were just coming out of the All-Star break, riding a 16-game win streak, and they were playing the Vegas Golden Knights one day. And I ended up wearing a Vegas Golden Knights hat. Day of the game, was on the camera, was around the studio here, and they ended up losing. And
We were in Vegas.
I was blamed.
And I was getting messages like, why is Coop wearing a Golden Knights hat? I'm like, yeah, he wears different hats.
Yeah.
He just wears different things.
I played the villain kind of role. I have hats of every team in the NHL almost. But, still a few to add to my collection. But
Yeah.
looking back on that and the position I'm in, maybe that wasn't the right thing to do because, you got a certain look. You see something you don't like, and that's the first impression you get. And especially the outcome of that game. It was not a good look, but Now I'm forever known as a Vegas Golden Knights fan.
Yeah. You
I
just
was
like
when they
wearing
picked
different hats.
Marc-Andre Fleury. When they had Marc-Andre Fleury in the expansion draft, I thought that was awesome.
Well, you were like 5 at the time.
Yeah, that was what, 2017, 18? I would have been 15, 14? Yeah. I don't know.
That makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, so when they built their team originally, I was a fan of the expansion the first time I got to really experience it in my life. So I was like, this is pretty sick. And then they make it to the final. Guess who I was cheering for when it was Washington Vegas?
Washington.
No.
Oh.
I wanted the Golden Knights to win.
I thought maybe that you switched those and that's why you were going there.
No, that should have been that way. But second that Ovi raised the cup, I was like, yeah, that would have been stupid if they won that year. Like Vegas winning in their first ever season, but glad that Ovi got that cup. I would have smacked myself if I was really excited, quote unquote, about the Vegas win, but no, I'm not. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of sport.
You're going.
I'm a fan of my friend. That's all.
You're also just a fan of being at big sporting events.
I love sporting events. It's if I have an opportunity. Except yesterday. If I
Yeah, it was too cold.
honestly, I even got asked to go in a box yesterday. And
I said no to a box?
I would have taken your spot.
Listen,
No.
there's a lot of things going on, right? Jet or number one, we don't have a salon in the rental. So Candace is renting a chair somewhere. So it's not like I can just have Jet at the house. So Mondays usually is my day. So I had to make sure that I'm at the house after school. And then Jet had hockey. And we filled a clear cut break, so he had to break that yesterday. But yeah, usually sports trumps everything else on Mondays.
Can't get to the sport that's in town, but you're off to go watch the Stanley Cup Final.
Yeah, but it also because I'm in a position I'm in the area, right? So it's but yeah, I'm going to game 4. I wish that they didn't have that 2-day break because now I'm just gonna have to hang out an extra day there, which is not bad. But
what's the 2-day break?
That's so terrible. You got to hang out an extra day. And
I know, but I'm like Maddie knows this. I'm a 24-hour kind of guy. Like I'll go on a trip for 24 hours. I'll leave in the morning, the day of the game, go to the game. I'm at the airport the next morning, coming home.
Oh, that's quick. Yeah, quick turnaround.
Yeah, I'm not just because I work at a bar doesn't mean I booze. I went to Montreal. I was in Toronto for work, and then I went to Game 3, that overtime game. I was cheering for the Canes, obviously, but I didn't even I had maybe 4 beers at the game, and then I came home the next day. So it's it's not like I get banged up, but that like I was telling Matt, that stadium, I've been to Game 7 Stanley Cup Finals in Florida. I've been to numerous Stanley Cup Final games in Edmonton here the last 2 years. That Habs building was the loudest sporting event I've been to.
Did you say you were cheering for the Canes? I don't know if you misspoke.
he knows somebody.
I got a buddy on there, and you got
Okay.
This guy, it's crazy. A video showed up. I'll show it to you guys after. A video showed up of Jet playing roller hockey he's 10 now. When he was 4, wearing a Martinook jersey. So
Cool.
and it just popped up, right? So it's like he's from meeting him from the first time about 10 years ago to now, like he's actually a beauty, right? And now we're homies, and Jet looks up to him like he's Connor McDavid, and he's such a nice guy, right? So and now I'm good friends with his family, his sister or his sister's, I guess his brother-in-law is rebuilding our house, and we're it's not like, oh my God, I know an NHLer. It's like, hey, my buddy's playing, and my cousin lives in Vegas, so it all worked out to go there. But I'm going to Game 4. But yeah, Montreal was nuts that when they scored. Oh my God, when they scored in overtime, I was maybe one of 10 Canes fans, and Jordy brought me. I've been asking him for a Hartford Whalers jersey, so he brought me one. I picked it up from the hotel that morning, and my seats were right at an exit. And they scored. I'm the only one cheering, obviously, and I just stood there with my jersey as just getting sworn at in French, left, right, and center. And I'm just
At least
laughing.
you know what they're saying.
I'm just laughing. I'm like, I'm not even a hardcore. I'm like an Oiler fan, but it's nice to see those Habs just, as much as I want them to be Canada's team, it's you can't if you can't get shots on net and you can't score, you ain't gonna win nothing.
Yeah.
They had as many shots as Canada in soccer had in the first half. I think it was 9-3 the shots. Canada against Uzbekistan. That's how much they had. Game set. Like it was like the writing was on the wall a little bit for the Habs. The fact that they even got by and just grinded out a win in Game 7 against the Lightning with 9 shots. Like with the Canes showing up like that. That's pretty amazing though. Like now it's a double story. Like you got cousin in Vegas,
right?
And a friend. Like that's gonna be a great experience,
Like,
man. Game 4, maybe they do it in a sweep. That's what Jay has.
If there's I don't know if it's gonna sweep, but there's an opportunity to watch your buddy that's played his heart out and the role that he plays on that team to be in the Stanley Cup Final is great. But I know him and the stories he tells us about Brendan Moore and in that room. Like if they lose, like if they don't win, it's a waste of a season.
Well, and there's so many storylines now. I mean, with the unfortunate passing of Claude Lemieux, Frederick Anderson, that was his agent as well, and they had a pretty good relationship. So like sort of that around the team, and like reading articles and they were asked about it. Everybody was. Anderson spoke about it. Like the Hurricanes team, there was an article that came out that like the brotherhood is kind of meshing more with seeing how Anderson, hearing that terrible tragic news of somebody that he's close to passing and playing the game for him. Like now he's almost playing the rest of the series for him as well.
Yeah.
Even on the other side, Mitch Marner. Like it's gonna be an exciting showdown, man. Like
I'll be tagging every Leafs fan I know if Mitch Marner wins the Stanley Cup
And the Conn Smythe.
If that happens, I will be so choked for Jordy, but I will be so happy to send every one of my Leafs fans a meme maybe every 2 hours for the first week.
Maybe on the lock shop today, I'll build a play, Leafs Nightmare. And combine Hurricane or the Golden Knights win the Stanley Cup with a Marner as Conn Smythe.
Yes.
But how much would that play? What would the odds on play Alberta right now if I did that?
Like it's I can't wait to see how this looks though compared to the Stanley Cup with the Oilers, because obviously we've experienced it the last 2 years. Mm-hmm. So I'd like to see how the Vegas fans treat it. Like, you look at the Moss Pit, like the Habs, their Moss Pit was 20,000 people. It's like two streets stadium that cross in downtown Montreal, and they actually let people out to have darts.
Oh, seriously?
And lefties during the playoffs only. And the guy sitting next to me told me that the only reason they do it is because a lot of people in Montreal smoked. So like they were revolting around it, so they said it was okay to do it.
There we go.
But yeah, I'd like to see the atmosphere in it. But Candace knows if there's a Game 7, buckle up. We're going to fly somewhere and drive to Carolina because it's impossible to get there. I'm like, the Keddys are going on the road, little travel road show. So
Carolina.
This is done in 5 or less.
You think?
I think Carolina's going to roll.
I think it's going to be high scoring, and
that's what Huss thinks.
Yeah.
Well, he thinks that Vegas, this is a long series. I think the Hurricanes are too good, and the story of the Golden Knights is going to be caught.
You know the fantasy draft that we do every playoffs? The kid is in it. My team is the Patty's Angels are in the top 3 right now. We might take this.
Who do you have on the team still that's still playing? You'll have to pull that up.
I'm gonna pull it up
because I don't know. There's just something with this Hurricanes. They have one loss. They look good, and look, maybe then we can say that they got 3 easier opponents, but at the same time, the Hurricanes or the Habs did away with the Lightning, did away with the Sabres.
Yeah,
I know the Golden Knights just swept the Avs, but I don't think the Avs were.
Weird,
they weren't these. They weren't the Avs.
It was the path I think out of the Pacific, and you brought it up. Like Edmonton had this path out of the Pacific that they could have taken. Now
I don't think Utah and the Ducks were this. No. I'm not excited. I'm not excited about the Stanley Cup in general. Like tonight, I don't even know if I'll watch like the full game tonight. I'll throw it on. But I am behind on Euphoria season series finale. No one spoil anything. I haven't been able to watch it since Sunday. I will need to find a way to watch that. Plus Turf District's on.
3?
Season 3.
Okay.
Took like 15 years to make all 3 seasons, but I have a feeling somebody's going to die that I don't want to die. Well, I don't. Actually, I shouldn't say I don't want to die. I just have a feeling all season one person is going to die, and I think I'll see that. But
I haven't seen one episode.
That's
Yeah, I no, like for you,
who's the star actress in that?
Zendaya, Sydney
Zendaya.
Sweeney. Which one?
Oh, they're both in that?
Yeah,
Oh, really? Okay.
and Jacob Elordi, Hunter Schafer.
Okay.
There's a few.
It's a
like-
big show.
Do you
I've just
watch it
never
with
gotten
your
into it.
girl or do you watch
No,
it
she does
solo?
not like it. I've watched it, so I've watched it since I watched season 1 after it had come out. Watched season 2 live as it was released, and I've been watching season 3 as it live as it comes released.
What about Temptation Island? Do you watch that? Is
Never
that the one
watched
that you
Temptation
watched?
Island. Although Love Island starts
Love
tonight.
Island, that one. Yeah.
Starts tonight. It's supposed to be July. I've got World Cup coming. It's gonna be hard to keep up with Love Island, but Love Island starts tonight.
The few episodes I
It's
watched
just
that,
good
it's so
trash
good.
television.
Do you actually watch it?
It's
I did. I haven't watched it.
completely.
I didn't watch it last year, but I have watched the first number of seasons of Love Island USA. I probably have seen about 4 or 5 seasons of Love Island USA.
The crazy thing about Love Island, I'll tell you, because I bring in the Vanderpump guys, right, for celebrity shows. For some reason, Love Island guys and girls want more money than anyone we've ever even offered.
because they're big time.
But
are they?
They get huge Instagram followings from this,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that's
They're
how they
just
base
huge
it.
influencers. Well, it's these good-looking people
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Egos.
think that they're going to get now massive because they're good-looking and
Yeah.
they wore bikinis or swim trunks on TV.
Yeah. I don't know. They just want, there's a couple that people have asked me to bring in and they just want so much money. I'm just like,
It's not even worth it.
well, you got to make sure you got to cover your bases, right? And we have a sweet spot with our room sizes, but I am working on Kimmy Gibbler though right now.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my God.
I'm not
Kimmy
sure who that
Gibbler?
You don't know Kimmy Gibbler from Full House?
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Full House.
Yeah. Do you know what
I
Full
know.
House is?
I didn't know
I
her.
know Fuller House. I've
You
never
should've
watched
went DJ
Full House.
Tanner.
Oh my God. Did
know.
you hear that?
Or no, not DJ Tanner. What was her
DJ
character's
Tanner's
name?
too expensive. She's married to a beret.
What did who did she play? Oh no, it was.
Kimmy Gibbler is
That was her
Andrea
name.
something.
That was her character name, right?
DJ is the beret.
Yeah, but of the person you're bringing
Yes.
in, is Kimmy the
Kimmy Gibbler was the nerd friend.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, listen.
You wouldn't have known Full House.
Do you think I have a chance here?
By the way, while he's getting that, portions of this hour of the Hangout brought to you by the Hive Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Promotional price to bring the buzz. Check them out at hiveproductmarketing.com.
Top 3.
Okay.
I'm third place.
Okay.
Our team is third place. We have 109 points. We have Aho, Jarvis, Stankoven, Blake, and Walker.
Okay.
We have 5 players. Okay.
And you have 109 points.
We have 109 points. Second place has no players left, and they have 120 points.
Okay, so you need to make up 11 to pass
Yeah.
them. That's happening.
That's $4,000 for
Yeah.
second place. First place has Eichel, Marner, and Theodore,
So they have 3.
and they have 125 points.
That's tough.
So you have 5,
I have 5. They have
and
3.
you're down by 16, and they
for
have
first.
3.
Yeah.
You need a long series, and you could do it.
Yeah.
You need this series to go 7.
yeah.
And I think you could possibly do it
And
with
also-
the Hurricanes winning.
Yeah.
That said, I think in a short series you should be able to pass second.
I think we're guaranteed at least our money back, which is third place. We're 100% guaranteed because the guy behind us we're up 12 points,
Yeah,
and he has Dorofeev and Hurdle.
doesn't matter. Well, he only has 2 players. You
And
have 5
Hannafin,
players,
sorry, and
and you've
Hannafin.
got big players.
Yeah. Yeah. Power play points account. And this is like, this is a big league, a fantasy league we put together, 16 teams. It's $2,000 a team, and it's a
Buy-in.
team of 4 buy-in. And, I've made money. I've got my money back once in the 13 times I've done this. Maddie's been into a couple times. We even brought Maddie in one year. Yeah, but we got too banged up. Just get to the point.
Yeah,
but
you guys are due this year.
we drafted all Canes, so we got a chance now. So high scoring games, baby. High scoring
I never
games.
even looked at the last game. We had a parlay last week. Seth Jarvis only got 2 shots. Oh yeah, Seth Jarvis can go to hell.
Yeah, you guys keep picking him.
Well, we picked him for the one time last week for 3 shots, and he didn't get it. And then at the end, we were just building one play for on Friday, Jay and I, for that game, and went, you want to know something? Let's give him a second chance. But no, Seth Jarvis only got 2 shots. I know the play wouldn't have hit still, But Seth Jarvis could go to hell. No offense. Seth Jarvis could go to hell.
Listen, look at this. Our first pick was Aho. He has 9 points in this league. I'm not saying 9 points, but he has 9. Jarvis was our second
Can go
pick.
to hell.
8 points.
Can go to hell.
And then Stankoven, 15. Blake, 17.
Can't even get 3 shots on net.
Yeah. I just need Carolina just to start scoring major goals. Carter Hart needs to shit the bed. Sorry, poop the bed.
No, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna like NBA Finals or Stanley Cup Finals? What piques your interest more? Or even a basketball?
I'm more this year. I will probably watch more NBA Finals than I would in the past. Obviously, it's all NHL, but the Knicks #1, Jalen Brunson the guy's unreal. And then you got Wemby. Like you got to watch that. You got to watch that game. I think if you're not even a sports fan, I think this is probably going to be one of the best. This is the best case scenario for the NBA for the finals.
Oh, it's a great scenario.
New York team. The Knicks, obviously, with all the celebrities and everybody going on, and the how many years since they've been there. And then you got Wemby. Like, the guy's a beast.
What's weird is, so like the first game in New York is going to be next Monday, which is just going to be incredible to watch. Like Celebrity Row is going to be something else. But they're not playing on the weekend.
There's no games on the weekend?
This weekend coming up. They're playing Wednesday, Friday, Monday. And I know there's the travel days, but like they announced the schedule a bit ago. And it's weird to me that the NBA chose to just avoid a weekend.
Yeah.
Friday, I guess, is kind of weekend-ish. Like you're playing 6:30, people are getting ready, but to not have one of those weekends, if it goes game 5 will be a weekend, and there's only one weekend game. There's 2 Fridays, but there's only one weekend game in a best-of-7 series.
Fridays
in
in the
Finals. Well, but it's like people are coming for work, so like I guess in a way it is, but it's not the Saturday or Sunday like
where you have
afternoon
the day
or something.
off.
Yeah.
Do they
can
have
get
to
involved.
think about that in the NBA?
People are still gonna.
I think they're just gonna.
Love it,
NBA is
yeah.
NBA, man. They're.
But there's a reason sports goes on weekends.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a reason
Yeah.
the boxing pay-per-view is always on a Saturday.
Yeah.
There's a reason Hockey Night in Canada is Saturday. There's something about that. And you're only getting one.
Yeah.
I think there could have been a better way to space that out to make
Yeah.
sure you get a couple more.
I think it's gonna be big though. It's gonna be one of the highest viewed NBA finals I think ever.
You into it?
Yeah, I'm probably into it more than the Stanley Cup Final. The storylines on the NHL side of things pretty cool, but I mean can still follow that. But
Yeah.
it's just to watch 2 juggernauts go at it, and Wemby, who I'm a huge fan of, the alien.
He's a beast, man.
To just sit there and witness that is going to be great.
One concussion away from not playing the whole series, but no big deal.
Wemby?
Yeah.
But there is a trajectory if healthy, and that's going to be the big if. They'll just always have that with his career. Could he get into the conversation as the greatest of all time? And I think he can. Like if he keeps producing at the way, like this level, like if this is the way he's going in his 3rd year, he's brought his team to an NBA final, like
I don't know if
we might 15 years from now be talking about Wemby in the conversation with MJ and Jordan. Or MJ and LeBron.
He's just been ever since he got into the NBA.
He's a beast. Like, and he's got so many great tools to him. The guy can hit threes even. Like he could block, he could defend, he could play out. Like he's just everything. In the baseball term, 5-tool player type thing. And I don't know. I think there's a potential of the trajectory where I could see us one day. Not saying it will happen for sure, but I could see us 15 years from now if Edmonton Sports Talk, we're still going and all that, becoming a conversation of, well, is it LeBron, MJ, or Wemby that's the greatest of all time?
I hate to say it, but I think the health factor goes into it. Like being somebody of that stature and size, it's difficult. What was the injury he had? He had some form of infection that he missed a great majority of the season, not this recent year, but the year before that. And I don't know. I mean, you see him fall, like the big guys fall harder. So there's certain things that could happen that could be bad. He's more susceptible to injury, is what I'm saying. Being that size, you are just a giant.
To a degree, it looks like just a twig in a sense that you could just snap type thing. But that's why, like, the health part of it is the big thing. But if he stays healthy, like, he's got that trajectory and that talent to go all the way.
He's so excited to watch, man. He
incredible.
stands in front of the net. He doesn't even have to do anything. He just can drop it in.
I just looked
crazy.
up tickets in New York. The cheapest ticket with fees and everything, $6,200 for nosebleeds.
And that's on secondary.
That's secondary.
Yeah.
Well, you can't get normal.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
secondary, 6,200.
$6,200. I'm actually
What's the most expensive that you see?
72,000.
That's it.
1,000? Yeah, that's light. Yeah.
Well, there was a
You
point.
look at me, you're like, what?
There was a point where there was one for a mil.
72,000 is a condo for some people.
That's a lot.
Well, but there was a point. There was like a mil
Oh wow.
for one, and it was like the same price as like a house you can get in OKC and stuff.
Beautiful
house.
Do you think those celebs pay cost, or do you think they pay secondary pricing markets
cost?
pricing? You think they pay cost?
Cost. I think the Knicks control some of that.
Yeah, they got.
The Knicks know there's going to be celebs. They've got their list.
What do you think the cheapest ticket is? Stanley Cup Finals in Vegas right now.
Cheapest?
Vegas?
Yeah.
Which game?
Game 3, which is Saturday,
Yeah.
June 6th.
Game 3 in Vegas.
450?
Cheapest ticket. You're saying 450, and this is American Canadian.
This is on StubHub.
So
This is
probably
Canadian.
Canadian. A 450. You're saying 450. I'm going to say 320.
On StubHub,
Yeah.
cheapest ticket, $1,300
Really?
Wow.
Actually,
For 200.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
For two?
That's each.
Oh, okay, 1,300. What's most expensive?
Most expensive is
6,200.
8,300,
What?
and you are
What a
in the
difference.
first. You're in the first row.
What a different 8,300 versus 72,000.
Yeah.
Let's check
Yeah.
in Carolina right now for tonight. Today, June 2nd. Yeah.
Raleigh.
Oh my God, how much?
Higher or lower?
Listen, how much for Upper Bowl, or what's the cheapest ticket you think in Carolina right
Is
now?
it higher or lower than Game 3?
Lower.
Just tell me that. So I'm going to go back to 300.
I'm gonna go. You look like you're shot. 175.
No, it's 1,000. But I'm
okay. Whoa.
saying it that it's shocked is because the first round of playoffs for the Oilers, lower bowl is probably like 800 to 1,000. Like, that's crazy, man. That is mind blowing. And
Are
that's,
you looking
Nice
2
shot,
tickets or
man.
1 ticket?
I'm looking for per ticket.
Okay, so I'm going to go 1 ticket. Spurs.
Yeah, what's in San Antonio?
Cheapest ticket for tomorrow's game. I want to filter this by lowest price. Cheapest ticket.
Is
I don't like
are
the
the
sponsor.
Knicks? Are the Knicks
$11.50.
Or sorry, are the Knicks home?
It'll be Spurs first.
Oh, that's crazy.
$11.50. $1,150
Canadian?
is the cheapest Canadian.
Yeah, like I find that like $1,000 to go to a finals, isn't that cheap? Like, considering a face value ticket for a lower bowl regular season in Edmonton could be $400 or $500. Like, cost. I think $1,000 is cheap.
The most expensive I'm seeing is 83,000.
Oh,
That's crazy.
You could
That's
get
3 cars.
That's not even like near the court.
it's
That's
terrible.
3 cars, man.
to be on the court, there's one for 52,000, and another one on the court 61,000.
That's
Why is
cheaper
this
than the
other one
82?
83,000?
Well, yeah. What's the seating arrangement for
Well, it's
that?
like up a couple. Like it's, I don't know. Like I don't know
the
if you'll be
view's
able
better?
to see that. That's the 83.
Oh, right in the corner.
Yeah, and then this is
in the lower section.
This is the 62,000.
Would you not want to be on the court?
Yeah, I don't know why. I think that person's
You'd say 30
mispriced
grand.
it. They've mispriced it massively.
Yeah, 30 grand's quite the discrepancy. I can see what you mean. Like, it seems sort of, I guess, more inexpensive for a final, but like the prices are outrageous, man. Like, okay, it makes me think. Now, if the Toronto Maple Leafs were ever to make it to the Stanley Cup Final, I wonder how much ticket pricing would be there.
Oh, it'd be the Knicks pricing for sure.
Yeah,
It would be,
I don't think as high,
yeah,
but it'd be higher than
up there.
anything we've seen.
because everybody and their dog would want to.
One, there's
to
just there's a lot of money in Toronto.
Yeah.
There's the That would be massive.
They could juice it.
CFL power rankings have dropped for season 1 because we're getting set for this season. Saskatchewan Roughriders 1, BC Lions 2, Montreal 3. No surprise there. Hamilton 4. The Edmonton Elks number 5. Winnipeg Blue Bombers 6. Calgary 7. Ottawa 8. Toronto 9. These power rankings, starting with Edmonton right in the middle.
I think
nice.
I think Edmonton's going to go to the Grey Cup this year. I think they're going to go.
I like that.
We have this is what I think, and I'm just learning CFL because Matt's forcing me to, because I have to talk CFL sooner or later on this when I'm on here. I look at it this way: Edmonton hasn't had a sniff of this in a very long time.
Correct.
They have gone to the bottom, right? They've gone through the recycled QBs, the coaches. They've now, in the past, I think 2 years, have this coach that everyone wants to play for, and these players that want to come here. Ed Hervey's back. You know, I think that everything is falling into place, that these guys actually want it and these players are getting it. And to everyone else in this league, it's just the same old Elks. And I think they're going to go on a run. I think they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to win. We're going to host a home game. That place is going to be slammed for the first time in many years. And we're going to win the Grey Cup.
Okay, well, if you think they're going to win the... Oh, I don't want that West regular season. I don't want that one. Oh, I don't have that one right now. Okay, if you think they're going to win the Grey Cup, they're plus 2,000 on Play Alberta.
So what's $100 if I put $100? What is that?
$2,000.
$2,000.
So you'll get your 100 back plus 2,000.
2,000.
Yeah,
That might be
$10. Go to playalberta.ca/EST. I'll just say that part, and you could throw a free bet type thing on.
I'm telling you, that's I think that's the easiest money you'll make betting in the CFL.
Okay, I'm coming up at the lock shop in about 17 minutes time. We're going to talk. We'll look at Stanley Cup Finals. We're going to maybe look at the Memorial, because tomorrow I want to do World Cup props and stuff. But I want to run through. CFL lines are out for this week 1. And Elks are underdogs out in Ottawa. Ottawa has new coach, new team.
They're going to win. They'll win this week.
This is a chance for Edmonton. Edmonton's plus money right now, plus 118. I'm getting that boosted. Just throwing that out there right now. That's getting
for the
boosted
lock
on
shop?
I'm throwing that on. I'm just going to get that. Like, I'll mention it on the lock shop because I don't know if Huss has seen the line. So we'll play. If he hasn't, we'll play a game against the spread. Elks are 3-point. Like, if you want to take the Elks, you can take the Elks plus 3, and it's minus 119. No, they're plus 118 straight up on the money line. I could get that boosted. They're probably plus 125, 130.
I'm putting a couple bucks on that one for sure.
To me, the Elks plus money this weekend, that is unbelievable. There's a mistake. There's a mistake right off the bat.
I mean, hey, you got to capitalize
There's no
on
respect, man. There's no respect for the Elks.
No respect.
There's no respect for the Elks. Everyone just thinks it's just the same old Elks. It's not like that.
Well, and look, that power ranking, which I don't know how the CFL declares that power ranking. What did they say? It doesn't say who picks it, but like they understand the Elks maybe are going to have a better season this year. Puts them in the middle. You can maybe make an argument: should Calgary not be higher? Maybe Winnipeg should be higher, but Ottawa's right near the bottom instead, and there's a reason for that. So that's a good chance to take advantage of that one.
Does Ottawa have their starter? Like
Jake Mayer.
Jake Mayer. Do they not
Formerly
have
the
Dustin
Saskatchewan.
Crum and
I don't know who Dustin Crum is. Drew Brown he lost the job to Jake Mayer. Okay. So, and look, there was beef last year when Edmonton took on Toronto with Ryan Dinwiddie and the Elks. Dinwiddie's now with Ottawa. I don't think that's not on the minds of this Elks team. I wouldn't be surprised if they could take a nice little shot at Ryan Dinwiddie on the field. They're going to take that shot on the field. And so Elks plus 118. That to me is okay. That I have no problem throwing a couple bucks on that one and believing in this Elks team before the season starts, because against Ottawa, based off last season, how it ended and stuff, I'll take the Elks any day.
And you'll take that, and they're easy to get behind. They have a well-spoken quarterback and a well-spoken head coach who will be joining the Reid Wilkins show later today for the very first edition of the Mark Killam Show every Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. on Edmonton Sports Talk. So check in for that. Get a
Does that
preview.
start tomorrow? Or today? Today's Tuesday. Yeah, you're saying that. Sorry,
Yes. No. All good. Every Tuesday, Reid Wilkins show, the Mark Gillum show at 5:30.
Can't wait. You got the graphics?
Yes.
Sweet.
And they look very sweet.
Thank you to Tube Socks who designed a logo for that. And Tube Socks who once I've sent it. I got to figure out when we'll get it done, but we'll have a producer. Maybe by this September we'll have that up. We're getting into the summertime. We'll get it at some point, but there has been a design. So thank you to Tube Socks for that one.
Mm-hmm. My kitchen manager just sent me. I asked him how many pizzas he sold yesterday at the soccer game. At an Elks game, he usually sells 200 full pies upstairs and 200 full pies downstairs. Downstairs is just the whatever green and gold room and all that.
So 400
all that stuff. Yeah. For a big name concert, is in total 400. Yesterday, in this crappy weather, they sold 308
Wow.
pizzas. So there was 42,000 people there because the other ones at the concerts are sold out, and the floor, right? Elks is I can't believe the Elks the pizza might be the number one purchased item there. Yeah, but that's crazy. So you guys are crazy for going out there. So great job.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
300 pies. That's nuts.
Tell us about something.
Oh, we over the years I've been sending this guy a million limo hookups, and after all this time, myself and my partner Gord, who's one of my favorite people in the world, he works at the Brewhouse, we have officially launched our limo company. It is called the Party Wagon. We have one stand-up party bus. It went on its. We actually did a test run for a birthday party on Saturday. Our first official paid booking was Sunday for a grad. Shout out Chris Lynham and Mel out in Sherwood Park for trusting us in their grad. And yeah, this week is going to be all over social media. And yeah, if you need a limo, it's called the Party Wagon. We got them on Instagram. We're going a lot where I think we're launching it tomorrow everywhere. But yeah, and I'm got to tell Dusty that I'm now his official limo guy for the SDs. Obviously for on the house because I love Dusty. But yeah, it's something that we've been working on for the last 4 years. And we actually bought it in November. And we didn't want to half-ass it, so we waited till we were...
I like CFL Fantasy.
Till we were good, till we were perfect, right? We did a reno inside, wanted to make sure we do a couple test runs, and we found Wicked Driver, and yeah, so little side hustle, and it's not going to get us rich anytime soon, but who doesn't need a limo guy at all times? And
yeah, right?
We're fairly cheap, so...
The Party Wagon CO on Insta.
Yeah.
Edmonton's newest party bus experience coming soon. Emoji Disco Globe.
Yes.
0 posts. Count as private so far because they're getting ready to launch.
Yeah.
18 followers though.
18 followers.
Following 8.
As crazy as it sounds, we already have 10 bookings.
Sweet.
And we didn't even. It was just through word of mouth from people that we know, and we did our due diligence. We're not here to take over the limo world. It's not nothing like that. It's just a little, for people that we know, but maybe you'll see the Party Wagon advertising here sooner than later.
Party Wagon, what is it? Brewhouse Banquet. You got so many things going on.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with the Brewhouse or anything.
Right, that's you.
Yeah,
yes.
we asked for the blessing from the owner and everything like that, because obviously it's gonna be you're gonna book a reso at the Brewhouse. Do you want to take a limo there? And then, we might actually, this is how all in I am on CFL, and Gord thinks I'm crazy. But we might actually bring back the old buses to Elks games from the south side, but you're going to go in a limo because it's going to be sitting there. It may not be busy all weekend, but we might do a couple for the larger games, Saskatchewan, Calgary, and just do a park and ride. I've got to contact the Elks, get some tickets in the party deck there where you stand in the end zone there.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how cheap they were to go when you purchase them. Like I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a huge CFL fan here, guys. Don't get crazy here. But I am realizing that it might be one of the cheapest experiences in the city to take a family. Is
bang for your buck.
Yeah. Same with Riverhawks. Obviously, Riverhawks, we can pump their tires all day. But
right.
Yeah, we're doing a little limo drop here. Originally, we were going to call it the Paddy Wagon.
I like that.
That would have been great.
It would.
Yeah.
And then Gord's like, as crazy as it sounds, not everybody knows me. So they'd be like, what is
that would be And it's also like, am I really getting on the paddy wagon? And all that? Like,
Paddy wagon.
I can understand some of that.
Yeah,
but
so
I do like the name. It could be unofficially the paddy wagon.
Yeah, so we went the little party wagon. We got a young kid driving it.
Good, because Max Bezzosi said, make sure you have a driver. All the work and promotion for a limo, no one to chauffeur.
Yeah, so
we need that one.
Yeah, we have about 8.
Or nothing to chauffeur.
We have about 8 drivers in the group chat. We have one. We've decided just to pull the trigger on this one employee. He's one of my good friend's nephews, and he's been driving kind of his Class 4 vehicles or whatever it is, Class 4 drives for a while, and he did great. Young guy. Great attitude, and then the backup is a couple older guys. But yeah, we're super excited to do this. It's been a while, and who doesn't like riding around in a limo? So no minimums either. You want a 2-hour limo? Boom, you got it.
Well, I think there should be some sort of minimum.
Yes.
I want a 15-minute limo.
No, I'm talking like if you want. You don't like a lot of limos. You have to book 3 hours consecutively.
Oh, I see.
We're gonna try. We're gonna slowly do the soft launch where it's just if you want an hour pickup and drop off and an hour pickup and drop off, we're fine with that.
So like, you could have an early. Yeah, it's not
just
the whole time.
Yeah, not the
I
whole
see.
time because
that'd be like 15 minutes. Patty's a little. That's a little short.
Yeah,
I just want to go from here to home. Pick me up. You know, I just want a party bus home.
Yeah, but yeah, there's some fun things we're thinking of. Where I was talking to Gord, maybe doing a little a park and ride with you guys and just being like, hey, we'll provide. People buy their tickets. We'll just meet at a brew house, take a crew out there, come back to the brew house. Yeah, it'll be fun. It's going to be a good summer.
I look forward to
That's
this.
sweet, man.
Look forward to the launching and seeing all the success that is to come.
Yeah, I can't wait. Wait till we do. Can we do a hangout live from inside the limo?
Well, actually.
That sounds like an idea, hey?
Could we
the idea Dusty always had was us to take an RV on the Henday and do a lap around keep going around the Henday live doing a show.
I'm telling you guys right now,
bus.
I will donate everything for you guys to do that around.
Honestly, that would be
around it.
Real.
Instead of doing the RV, having the party bus.
That'd be a lot cooler. I'm gonna be honest. RV is one thing, but the party.
It'd probably be easier to handle it. You could get a driver and.
I would do that. Make that happen. Does Dusty even work here anymore?
That's a good
When is
question.
he back?
He's back Monday.
Were we not talking about this a couple of weeks ago? Where it's like Dusty doesn't have to be here. Dusty literally hasn't been here.
We just need a cardboard
he can
cutout
get
of him.
things
He can
done.
be here all the time.
Yeah,
That's good.
it was wicked to hear him on the
So good.
Mem Cup though.
Didn't hear him on the final though because I had that Voyagers event, so
Yeah,
I wasn't on that call.
well, the game was
But
on
fair.
in the background at
But I
Icehouse.
wasn't listening to it.
No, we didn't have the sound on it.
I was ready to host and do my own thing.
Yeah, he was doing work.
While I was talking, there was messages coming in about Sam O'Reilly and stuff, and I'm trying to swipe them off my phone because I'm getting ready for my next question for the boys.
Yeah.
What's coming up? Do you know what's coming up today on the shows?
Well, I know
all.
Reid Wilkins show for sure. I mean, I guess Joaquin Gage is back
Yeah,
to connect with
he's got a
Hernan
3-day
Salas.
week this week.
3-day
He's off on
week.
Friday.
Yeah, he's
got
not
meetings.
working.
He's got
anymore.
meetings.
Yeah, he does have meetings. He's a hard worker for
Air
sure.
quotes meetings.
Yeah, quote unquote. He's just doing his own thing, taking his time. But yeah, busy show on tap for sure. We'll make probably our Stanley Cup Final picks, get into the Hurricanes Golden Knights series as a whole. Recap the experience watching Canada Uzbekistan. Hernan was down there as well in the Voyagers section 2. We'll have some great fun on that. The Screw It, Let's Do It parlay 2. And yeah, Reid Wilkins show, Sean Bell, Boom Boom Belsey will be checking in, as well as Elks head coach Mark Killam for the debut of the Mark Killam show, 5:30, Reid Wilkins show.
Anything else you need to plug?
Honestly, 40-ounce steak night where thousands of tickets are already sold. June 12th, select locations. June 13th, Canada-wide, 40-ounce steak, cheese curd, mashed potatoes, seasonal veg. Matty has always said that he's been able to crush 2 of them, so maybe he'll show up
1.5.
1.5 on.
I could do
on,
2.
You could do 2.
Probably.
We're gonna talk off air. You're gonna go try that. Yeah, $59.99 open table. Buy them online. Don't have to come in. But yeah, 40-ounce steak night coming up here at all Canadian Brewhouses.
Pat Kehdy from the Canadian Brewhouse, Icehouse, Banquet, Plant Life, Ribeye, Tesoro,
Party wagon.
Thank you, Party Way.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah,
get used
yeah.
to that. Thank you, Coop. Zach Kubusch from EST Afternoons, as well as the Reid Wilkins Show. I'm Matt Iwanyk. Thanks for tuning into the EST Hangout live right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Coming up next, it is the Lock Shot. Myself and us. We'll have two guys and a goalie today. EST Afternoons, Reid Wilkins Show with J Mill, and our audio stream 6 o'clock. We have the golf show replay. Huss and I coming up in a few minutes on behalf of Coop, Patty. I'm Matt. Thanks for tuning into the Hangout here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports, presented by Play Alberta.
Let's go. There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Zola with here, joining us today.